Hello. Don't mind my voice. um, I am, I am still somewhat pretty sick. Not pretty sick. I'm a lot better than I was. That's for sure. Um, yeah, not important. But yeah, we'll see if I can go the full 2 hours. Frame rate limit background. Oh no, wait. Frame rate limit when the game is running in the background. Oh yeah. But this one we want to bump down to. Being sick on a cruise isn't uncommon. Yeah. Unfortunately. So I've been on 4 cruises now, and I got sick on the first one and this one. So, yeah. But it's okay. It was worth it. It was a really good cruise overall. Save. Well, if we need to adjust any of this stuff later, we can do that. I think I want to bump the music down though. But yeah, my nose and my ears are really clogged. That's really the big thing for me. But like I said, it's fine. Oh, there's DLC. Do I have this DLC? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. I mean, it'll even determine if I rage at this game too, but we'll see. Prophet hath no honor in his own country. I've always felt that a human being could be saved by another human being. Bang? Dear Lord. I'm just sitting in the living room watching you on the telly, watching the Friends doggo for a few hours. Oh, nice. Ah, so this is how we ended the last game. Wait. But this is the ending if you went to heaven. But let me know how like the audio and all that stuff is. If there's anything I need to change.
Behold, child, you
You
are
posted in
risen
pics.
from
I'll
the
take a look
dust,
after stream.
and you walk in my garden.
Thanks, Elohim.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend. And I am called Elohim.
I don't believe you, bud. I am having a bit of screen tearing on my end. Video. I guess we could bump this down. That's fine if it's in the background. I can never remember what it is. It's VSync, right? Vertical VSync. Turn that on. Maybe that'll fix my issue. You should listen to Don't Mess With Me on jellyfishing. I don't think some music on stream typically though. Yeah, that fixed my issue. So hopefully it's still fine for stream. I do like the graphics update from the last game. I mean, a lot of... Oh, and that's nice. Sorry. Unfortunately, I will not be able to catch my coughs most of the time. They sneak up on me. Oh, we can't crouch in this game, though. Wait. Of control? Nope. No crouching. Couldn't crouch in the last one either, but still, just...
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while.
Did you read my last text?
You will awaken
Which one?
in a new world.
I said I don't listen to.
Undertake the trials of initiation.
I don't listen to music while I'm streaming. And if I do, I listen to like stuff that I know. Especially because I don't want to get copyright strikes. I guess we'll put that there. Was there anything over here? No. I guess we could do this and then jump on this one. Must you have to be copyright free, exactly.
Well done, my child.
Thanks, Elohim. I thought I was your friend, not your child. A little weird there, bud. Just saying. So use this one to... but what does that do me? What good does that do? We need to somehow get this. We can't... Oh, we can take this. Wait, so then what was the point of me going through here? I need to turn down the sensitivity. Sensitivity's a bit high. Controls. Put it down to 420. Haha, so funny. Oh, excuse me. See, it's nice. We're just rocking and rolling. Easy puzzles. No need to sweat. Game's very easy right now. I'm guessing it's jump up and then grab this. Perfect. Easy.
You are collecting are not mere toys.
There they are.
They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. I'm like, this seems a little bit weird. Okay, so we need to put, which we can do this. Just gotta remember that I don't have to be a silly goose sometimes. I'm guessing that I'm gonna want to stand on this and then put this there. Perfect. Windy day. Aha! A hidden little fan. Boink. Yeah, see, we are so good at this game. Thanks, Elohim. I appreciate it, you know? Oh, we can't go there. I mean, we can block that off by standing in front of it. Aha. I didn't even follow the rules. No. Wait, why? Did it get knocked off? No! I was so close. Why didn't I just immediately turn to the right? Why did I go that way? Turn to the right, turn to the right. But why this time did you decide not to fall completely off? And okay. Whatever you say, game. Whatever floats your boat, you know? What else we got going on? Is there a cube somewhere I can grab? Because I can't jam that. I can't. Oh, I can jam that. Good to know.
Excellent.
Thank you, Elohim.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages.
I'm not afraid.
They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
This world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. Sure. Oh, wrong one. Perfect.
I am proud of all my children.
Again, it's kind of weird that you're calling me your
World
child.
of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
A little weird, bud. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm guessing that we'll be able to just connect over here. Okay. Because this guy doesn't need that anymore. Perfect. That guy connects to that, sure. Perfect. Just teaching us the basics. The basics that we already know, but it's fine.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
I'm sure everything's a dream, bud. Speaking of which, I had a dream last night that I somehow made it into a Lindsey Sterling music video. That was interesting. Oh. Oh. That's problematic. Wait. where's the blue one? Oh. Okay, getting into our first problematic one. That's fine. Because this is going to teach us that we can't cross paths. You know, that's what it's teaching us here. Okay, maybe we need to first do this. Open this one. So that way we get this. And then now this one doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a little weird. Takes some getting used to. And then this. Yes. There we go. Wait, did I do both of these? Yes, I did. Okay. Also, my bot hasn't yelled at me to drink, but I'm going to do my best to keep up with drinking, because Lord knows I'm gonna need it. Two colors, two doors. Yeah. What are you for, bud? Oh. One of the things is gonna have to go. Wait, hang on. Let's connect this blue one and see. Like, basically, it's just gonna have to be that one of these two have to go on a cube. It's probably gonna be the blue one, honestly. Oh. You know, sometimes I'm not the smartest. I didn't think about the fact that there's a wall there. But it's fine. One more. Sometimes, yeah. Exactly. Sometimes. See? You understand, Matt. So it's gonna have to... I wish all fans were like that you could just put it on a switch.
Thank you, child.
You're welcome.
I have finished preparing your vessel. Now, hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious.
Well, I can be one of those.
You will have to be human.
I've got to be human with my non-human hands.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Will I have human hands when I awake? Finish the collaboration process. Ooh. Fancy. Eyes don't work like that. You can't just zoom in.
You're awake.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the world of the living.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Oh,
33.
you're polite. What a rare combination of traits.
Yeah?
If only the algorithm produced more people like you. Oh, but I'm confusing you. Don't worry. Everyone is confused at first. You see,
Well,
we all start out without a full knowledge of our
I'm
own
always
history,
confused.
so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
Let's take some pointers, I guess.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I want to know everything in an excruciating amount of detail.
All right, you asked for it.
Thanks.
A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human, like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosystem
At least I don't have to read all this, you know?
in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost. That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So where do we come from?
Who
made us?
By a scientist, Alexandra Drennan began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient.
Oh no.
Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
It didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me in my dreams.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker.
Well, that's nice of him.
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive.
Who was that person that we hated?
Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
And the simulation created us?
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together,
what names?
using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans.
But you're number 33.
These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Many still await her return.
What's my number?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the Goal. Capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well,
really thinking outside the box
story,
there.
The way the mayor tells it.
I'm number 1,000?
Exactly.
Hey!
Actually have 1,000
Nice.
citizens because there have been a handful of deaths over the centuries.
Yeah, it happens.
But you are the 1,000th new human to enter this world.
They're starting over on Twitch in about a minute.
Congratulations.
Sorry, anyone's gotta watch them. We do it to keep the pre-rolls off. That was pretty exhaustive, yeah.
You're welcome.
I will not
If you
remember a
have any
single
more
thing that you said,
questions,
Neith.
Feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Will there be more after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy.
Controversy?
The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Bro.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old.
Yep.
I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those
Sorry.
days. We didn't have a lot to work.
1 second, I just noticed that I'm an idiot.
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear
I'm
and
just
tear.
gonna remember 10 minutes from now.
You should probably
Very
schedule
little.
a checkup every decade.
I'll remember that I'm number 1,000.
And be a bit
So that's
careful
probably
with
about all.
water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on
Be-
insulation material.
Be careful with water.
I
I
wouldn't
was
go swimming if I were you.
I was running around in all those puddles. In the last world. I mean, well, I guess I was
I
asleep.
haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
Like, I can't even tell you the
One
name.
more thing.
Oh, she was Athena.
Like all citizens of
That's
New
the only one I
Jerusalem,
remember. Like, she
you have
took
access
the
to
name
the
Athena.
interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens.
I don't
and so
remember
on.
the other names of the founders.
It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Why not? Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. I don't remember it. Respect the principle of the goal. The "Are frogs people" discussion is now banned. But what if I want to know? Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderators Jeremy, Neem, Aranax. Oh, and Aranax. What? Why is there no "and" there? Okay, thanks. Sorry. Institute for Applied Nomadics. Hill facility. I was gonna say, can we not read this? This is the reconstruction of the chamber of the first companions. The first companions rested until the founder awoke them. The original chamber was disassembled in the early days of New Jerusalem. I wonder if when we woke up in the other game, if that was us, like if we were the founder. I'm assuming so, because I think we were the first one to actually make it out. We stopped to think, and it turns out we could and we should. Maybe you shouldn't stop and think, and then you want to have these problems. Just thought. Oh. There are so many people. Wait, can I customize my robot?
Look, it's 1K.
That would be cool. Hi.
Welcome to New Jerusalem.
Thank you.
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
But he's just walking. Chill. Just give him a moment.
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the Founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land.
Okay, so yeah, I think we were the
Our ancestors, in their
Founder.
hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The Founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the Founder.
Her
Hey,
vision
Byron.
was of a
Shoosh.
city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To
Hopefully
that
that
end,
actually
she set the great
muted.
goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have...
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh
What's
no. I didn't do it. Oh no.
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call?
Don't like
We await
it.
you upon our island where...
Oh.
Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
I thought Pandora had a box, not a chain. Brave New World. Well, there's gonna be a lot more story in this one. I mean, there's a lot of story in the first one too, but there's a lot of reading. You know, not actually things happening. Do I have to go push the
I
button?
told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration, too dangerous. Expansion, too dangerous. We barely even scavenge
Existing,
anymore.
too dangerous.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Hey,
Thought.
that's not very
Try
nice.
to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K?
Yeah, you're being
A
rude.
fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense.
Hey, did you not read social media posts rules?
Meet us at the conference room.
You're supposed to be nice about the goal. Pretty little world. Oh. Are we there yet? Boom. Oh, they went. I want to go that way. I want to go with them. Hello, Josephus. Nice to see.
What's broken now?
They didn't do it. There you go. I did that. I fixed it. You're welcome, Josephus. No need to be scared. At least I wasn't in the elevator when that happened. That would have been scary. Look at those blue balls.
All right, listen up.
Oh no.
I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe
Oh, no.
you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you?
Who's
That's
Pellegrino?
it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K.
I'm worried.
I see you there in the elevator.
Yeah,
I'll
you
have
can
moving again in
clearly
the
see that I'm pacing and worried.
Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Like I said,
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
You were still over the radio there, Melville. Sorry to tell you. New interface content available. Oh, we missed this. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the Founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal that was so long ago will finally be reached. The 1,000th member of our family will be born, and Revo City will be complete. As space at the dam is limited, tickets will be available on a lottery system. Oh, that sucks. At least it would also be streamed, but... What the Founder... Oh. That's a weird way to say that word, but you know. What the Founder was that thing in the sky. We all saw it, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. You all saw it, I can't confirm. If it was aside from the Founder, what else could it be on this day of all days? We didn't hear incoherent for a sign. Talk about truth right there. Didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What does the Founder have energy insufficiency problem too? The Founder works in mysterious ways. Maybe it really was a sign. I don't think it was a sign. Maybe it really was a sign. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. You must remain open to the possibilities of miracles. What possible way could that garbage mess be a sign? Maybe it's something to decipher, a riddle. A sign of life, not necessarily intentional, but a sign. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey, so it begins. Perhaps so it will continue. Cool. Be humble. Recognize the limits. We are not above nature. Hey, bud.
Hey,
oh, no.
Hold on there.
Doge is 666?
Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
It makes me feel hungry. Sad, angry, calm, confused, worried, excited, curious, confused.
Why?
Being the last of our kind sounds bad for our species' survivals. We seem to share our ancestors' skill, reasoning and brains to delay our problems. None of this seems real. I don't see a way to explain it. Being the last seems bad.
It's kind of frowned on to say that sort of thing around here. But the truth is, I think exactly the same. But let's you and I keep that between us, alright?
Alright, Doge.
Now listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
Sure. What? Oh, let's see.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right?
Kind
I'll
of.
talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me match.
Advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Oh yeah? Like you, huh? I bet you're not how you appear. Like this, right? It's not actually glass. No, it is actually glass.
Welcome. Do
Hello.
Please join us at the table.
Yep. I am here.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I told you so. I mean, kind of did.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's
Dang, Byron's number 7.
The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick.
Wait, I want to find number 13 and become friends with them.
Dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
What's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
I mean, well, it's fascinating.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go.
I really hope that I can customize my skin.
We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal.
I can't swim either.
Whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
I mean, that's kind of a good thing, maybe. Oh, they just all looked at me. I was uncomfortable.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now, and at this point I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
Is it an island of insights?
I agree.
I see what you do there.
Settled. The expedition is approved.
Hey!
You will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I'm in.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Join the expedition and optional explore New Jerusalem. Holy! Whoa! A lot of research. Testing a system to see if it works properly so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public. The island, okay, we know that from the, whatchamacallit. Oh, but this could be interesting. Alcatraz. These are standard operating procedures for the expeditions, just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyways. Actually, picture for an ancient book to get his attention. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leader should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Sure. Do I have to go back the other way and take the elevator again? It looks like it, yes. I mean, I see no reason not to explore the city. Oh.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan,
Oh, you still can't jump in elevators.
On Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza.
That's kind of sad.
The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
The founder be with you.
They keep using founder in the place of other F words. I don't know how I feel about that. Are you guys protesting or something? What does that say? Sign our petition for public referendum. New Jerusalem needs new forms of energy generation. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, the elevator pooped out on me.
To New Jerusalem. I know you just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
I guess you can, dude. Mr. Surfer Dude, go for it.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
I mean, yeah.
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs.
Clearly.
If anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose then?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
I mean, Damien, you seem like you understand everything then. Why are from not an election? What do you make of Prometheus? Do you work at the dam? No, he seems like he's got it figured out.
I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
You got this, bud. Good luck with everything. Provide your digital signature to someone. Well, that's good. I'll just provide my signature to everyone. Because I'm 1K, so I'm like pretty famous, you know? Like maybe somebody will come up and be like, whoa, I want your autograph. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm sure you do. You can have it. Alexandra Moore. Oh, that's the founder's name, Alexandra. Tablets of the Founders, Milton's Rest. I want to find like if there's like a museum of the simulation. I want to see if there's like it doesn't seem like it. A cosmetic place. Not that I can see myself or anything, but
Hi.
Hello. 469. Nice. Let's go to the tablets. Whoa. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans. Live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Be respectful towards each other. Respect the traditions of our people. Be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Be thankful to the progenitor Alexandra. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arcada yeah. Keep the bright memory of Gehenna and its people who found peace. Hello? Tekla?
Founder bless you, 1K.
Thank you.
How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
Tell me more.
The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
What did the Founder teach?
The Founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the Founder created the
deserved.
So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Why did the Founder leave?
That's not for us to know.
Why not?
I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome.
You think she's got a number one?
Before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The Founder will return when she sees fit.
Who were the first companions?
They were the first to be born after the Founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the Founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the Founder's teachings.
Oh no. Why would they do that?
Happy completion day, 1K.
Thank you. I'll just quickly swoosh. Swoosh, swoosh. Be prudent. Conserve injury. Ugh. Frivolous behavior harms everyone. Alexandra Drennan Memorial. She's got the puzzle pieces.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something.
Will they?
Games are part of what makes us human.
Not every time.
See the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
I know for sure I will only untie the knot if I'm told to untie the knot.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point,
Sus.
you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Do I? Where did this? Oh, there you are. Vitra.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
We create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
The bad
When I was
hammer.
in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever.
Yeah.
I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Wanna listen to this one? Hello. Hello, Jefferson.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K.
That's
Lovely
me.
day for a walk, is it not?
It is indeed. I was only just born, so I've got no frame of reference.
Oh, of course. One's first day in the city is always quite overwhelming. And today is a particularly unusual day. The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
I mean, kind of.
How wonderful. I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
What's an aficionado?
Oh, how odd. Might have a bit of a dictionary malfunction there. Or maybe the algorithm's being particularly inventive.
the algorithm?
The algorithm that selects our initial personality traits, drawing on everything that was created in the simulation. We are all composed of recombined pieces of our ancestors. That's why history fascinates me, you see. It's everywhere.
I know the sculpture.
Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. A remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the Progenitor.
Who was Alexandra?
A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist. And everything our ancestors had accomplished.
As a certain student on Twitch, I'm sorry, I was gonna watch it. Why do you admire her?
By studying her writings and recordings, I have learnt that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult.
Probably. Why do we have a statue?
To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from. In part, so that we remember the mistakes of the past. And in part, so that we may draw strength from those that came before us.
Alright, thanks for talking.
Have a nice day.
You too. Hello, Padme. I think we're gonna stay following the left road here. What these? Archaeological gardens.
May the Founder be with you.
May the Founder be with you too. Be constant. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. A jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities, as noted by the Progenitor. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activities. True. A pistol. An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection, produced in mass and used around the world. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. Ye old toothbrush. The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electronic tool for the purpose, although some of the scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. Wait, what is it first? A book. I'm guessing that's the Bible? Printed edition of complete works of Stratton of... Okay, it's not the Bible. The Charles the philosopher who defined the Taoist principle. A fork. Simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and spoon. Human and complex magnification devices in order to better understand the components parts of the worlds they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, and philosophy. Who needs a bridge? Hello. Purple. I wonder why your name is Purple.
Dude, it's you.
Yeah, it's me, dude. Why are there so many surfer dudes?
Dude, I saw you in the completion day stream. Hey.
Oh, he was
you
only
checked
watching the
out all
stream.
this ancient stuff?
I mean, that's why I'm here.
Me too. Huh, this is amazing, isn't it?
Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude.
No, what's a dude is what I should have done. Darn
Give me a
it.
bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know. But I'm not sure it's working.
What's a dude?
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to
Dude.
use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Tell me about these artifacts.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. And if they didn't, they freaking exploded!
Right.
Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer,
Yeah.
huh?
I've got anxiety about not making it to the toilet in time, sure.
I'm almost as new as you are.
Yeah, I can see that.
99A, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool, though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly. Not sure I used that right.
What do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing?
Mm-hmm.
That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
Good thinking. Do you really think so?
Sure I do. When I first left the birthing lab, I was so overwhelmed that I hid in my quarters for 3 weeks straight.
Can I just do that?
If I'm being honest, that's sort of where I want to be right now.
Can I just go back and go to sleep?
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
Oh no. Maybe you're right.
Oh. I was hoping you'd say I'm wrong.
Well,
Ghosts are creepy, dude.
no, they're not.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me?
I guess.
I'm not sure I should keep this voice back. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you
I
recommend.
mean, I think you have to learn to make your own choices, but I'm sorry to tell you.
You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to.
Oh. But that... Okay, bud. Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in the systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflict sometimes erupted over the possession of these items, leading to injuries or even death. Inflatable sphere in the popular human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory. Right. I can go here. There's the toilet. Piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake, required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to vast networks of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities, a classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. Is that what I think it is? A massage aid, yes. That's exactly what I thought it was. To combat human muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common in biological organisms that yeah. Hello. Hi, rat. Must pet the cat. Pet. Wait, is it not real? Oh, it is. Wait. I mean, it's a robot, but I thought at least it's not stuffed, you know? Dusty Glaze?
It's you.
Yep, it's me.
Number 1000.
Yep.
Today is completion day, isn't it?
It is
Sorry,
indeed.
I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you.
Well, you missed a big thing out there, bud. Sorry to tell you.
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead, tell me what's wrong.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning?
I have no idea.
Life is actually worth living.
You know? No idea.
Of course. And why would you? I certainly didn't have any idea when I started out, so I tried a whole bunch of different approaches, but something was always missing.
And where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K.
Oh.
It's our only point of access to the divine.
Well, good thing I'm single, dude.
Transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But the right person for me hasn't been born yet.
What?
None of the people in this city are
Wait.
who I'm looking for, and
but
if we really stop making new citizens,
that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was the last one, so yeah. No.
If you believe that, 1K, then stand up for it. You're important, and people will listen to you far more.
Quiet down, dude.
Someone like me.
Quiet down. Okay, I think we've gone through all of the history stuff. See, we're not even going to actually get to puzzle that much today. We're just going through all the lore that I'm going to completely forget tomorrow. Reach for the stars. Curiosity is what makes us human. See, we've only done this little bit. Wait, did we go in here?
Nice to meet you.
Hello. We did not go in here. Wait. Yeah, no, we did not go in here. What is this? Milton's Rest. Milton, when everything changed, he made sure I wasn't alone. Dean, the nicest cat. Perhaps the only nice cat. Carlito. We did everything we could to save you. I hope there's an afterlife for cats. Wait, was that not the cat that we saw over there? Castiel, half angel, half demon, all perfect. Damn. Truly a special creature. So glad I saved you. Gregorio. Gru. A powerful cat and good friend. I miss you and I'm sorry I can't find you again. Hassan, you were very gentle and beautiful, and I wish nature had been kinder to you. The little man. I'm sorry, I wish I could have protected you. The old lady, undoubtedly the most powerful demon on earth. Love you forever. Sam, is it a cat or a tank? The tiny, quiet, kind, impossible to pick up even with hands of steel. Mr. Cat, fathers of generations. Basemundo, no cat ever loved humans more than him. Would have been perfect companion for Alexander Drenin. I'm guessing these are like a lot of cats of either the developers or like maybe early supporters of the game or something like that, because these are a lot of cats. Your fluffy whiteness was that of a cloud, Iris. Max, why are you sitting like that? Loved food so much he struggled with that. It's okay, Max. We all do. It happens. Eva liked to play with laser beams. Frodo could not fit in any box, or could fit in any box, no matter how small. Ivan, you raised us as much as we raised you. Misha, the blackest cat, the devil's cat. There's so many devil cats on this. Arya, alas, you've only ever sang for food. In loving memory of Beba, the originator of the pigeon slaying industry and just a cat with impeccable taste in humans. Twiggy, she napped in a better place. She's napping in a better place now. Meggie? Silly ball of energy smaller than all of us, left us too soon. Donnie, fearless king, ruler of the Dominion. What are you sitting on, dude? As big in heart as he was in volume. Gina, repeatedly killing things in the afterlife, but with love. Hello. Wait, was there other cats? No, there weren't. No other cats over there. Zira, destroyer of dreams. Katya, she was a very curious cat. Zuko, persistent, door scratcher, and lap warmer. Louis, we found you as a tiny street fighter, and you grew up to be our best friend. Smart, fearless, and loving. Sausage, her beautiful gaze is upon me. Her beautiful gaze is upon me, and her presence gives me comfort. Oh, I liked her eyes. Two different eyes. Smetana, white as sour cream, soft as cottage cheese. Fierce, soaking in the desert sun. Danny, I didn't mind you eating my chips. But put your hand away, dude. Smudge, destroyer of strawberries, master of play, expert napper. Hang on. Look at those eyes. That's pretty cool. Ginger, destroyer of carpets, devourer of food, connoisseur of cuddles. Pepper, spy in a former life, constantly monitoring all things from the shadows, expert arguer. Foxy, even the foxiest among us eventually have to face their hounds. Eyeball, psycho. No. Incorrect, Nighthawk. A nightmare and soulmate of Jakar. If I lose all else, may I never forget her. Azrael, we rescued you, then you rescued us. Earl, beloved streamer and Earl was a streamer? Dang. Finn, a typical Leo. He liked attention, delicately wrapping his tail around his paws and sleeping in awkward positions. Legend, a wee boy who lived up to his name. Hear more. Lily, thank you for getting your hair everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you're just staring into my soul, Lily. That's not very nice. Evie, beautiful on the outside only. Well, that's not very nice. Dipstick. He was a real cat, if you know what I mean. Flux and void. In calm, our love was filled. In play, laughter abound. In war, the fragile shattered. Paddington, may you find many cuddles and carpets to pee on wherever you may be. Woof. Woof? Is it kind of like a dog noise? Woof? Is that a game? Yeah, this is a part of a game. It's an exhibit to cats. This is a puzzle game. Believe it or not. It's called the Talos Principle 2. As far as I know, has nothing to do with cats. This is an exhibit for cats. And this is the second cat that we found in the game that we can pet. But yeah. How you doing? Lucy, you came to me, and ever since then, My life has been brighter. My number one. That's a good concept for business for pets. Fair. Norma Jean, your original father passed away, and I took you in. You were scared, but now I hope you're happy. Bitsy, you were taken from us too soon. I miss you more and more every day, sweet baby dream. But I don't know if these are like pets. There's far too many for it to be pets from the developers. But I think it's like maybe early supporters of the game could put like their cats forward to be in the game. I'm not sure. I don't know the lore behind like where this island. Maybe when I talk to this dude, he'll tell me. But we're going through the cats first. Dana and the fox. The truth is out there. Love you. Dick Cheney. For a creature with so much fur, you were always trying to keep warm. This oversized hat. Nice hat. Cooper, the court jester and of my heart. Chewie, music is supposed to soothe the savage beast, but you were different. Mister, your ability to relax was unparalleled. Dom, I was always so glad that you never grew into your ears. Stanley Biscuits, to the best neighbor I ever knew. Stanley Biscuits, I miss you every day. Kipper B. Woishson? Here lies a cat who was devious. His cunning ways were quite mischievous, but we loved him all the same. Right, and the last set of cats. Luna, her name is Luna. She smells like tuna. Saffron and Cayenne. May you hunt forever. Those are cool cats. Arrow, never stop screaming. To Lena, my best friend who has always been the sunshine of my life. Ripley and Smog. Sun sleepers, moth hunters, our favorite beasts. Sir. Oh, that's a good name. Sir. You were gentle and I miss you dearly. Lilu, you were such a diva and always judged me with your stares, but you were a furry sweetheart. Underneath it all, miss you, darling. Senya, the best magic sausage in the world. Can't wait to see you again someday. Jazz and Gaia? The most gentle and loving cats one could ask for. Jenny, did not like to be held, but was... Words. Did not like to be held by the unworthy. Okay. Atoll, I need you to tell me what's going on, bud.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What brings you to Milton's Rest?
I'm exploring. Yeah, see?
Makes sense. It must be strange to be thrust right into the middle of all this. But you picked a good spot. Milton's Rest is the perfect place to relax and think.
Tell me about this place.
Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Is that possible?
Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really
Why not?
Considered part of the goal.
Oh, ain't fair.
So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them.
We should extend their life. Seems cruel not to.
I agree, but it's not how things work around here.
Maybe the goal should change.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things. They have zero respect for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically. And despite that, maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
What's your favorite cat fact?
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors.
Fair?
Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. Dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
You have a cat?
I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Mood. Big mood. Oh, thanks, bud. Well, I didn't really answer who all those cats are, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, we've read that before.
Oh, wow. It's you.
It's me.
You're 1K.
You want my autograph?
Incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is?
Chill.
Can you tell me what to do with my life?
No, I can't. Chill.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature?
Yes.
I have the mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and
Like I
all
said,
the
people
first
are going to be asking me
companions.
for my signature. Sure, I'm so
Guillermo
cool.
and Sarabai, of course. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question. I
But
promise.
that's technically that's technically your one question was asking me if you could ask me a question. But sure, go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in.
Oh, you should just check your portfolio for that.
Founder's
But
will. Tell me, what should I do?
I'm the last person you should be asking for advice, bud.
Please, 1K. I have no idea what to do. You have the founder's wisdom inside you.
Do I? All right. Just go with what makes you happy.
Thank you for the advice, 1K.
You're welcome.
It means a lot.
That'll be $5,000, please. Why do you seem like you're not happy, bud? Okay. Museum of the Simulation. We're just racking up achievements here, man. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Keith, David, and Goliath. Wait. It's Keith, David? What? Which described two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. Decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453. Like other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute. Well, thanks, Institute, I guess. Replica of a statue of the magician god Horus found in the simulation. One of the god's tasks was uphold Matt, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the generator provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Look, it's got a baby. Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons exist in every ancient mythology, and they're considered by modern historians to be distant culture echo of the dinosaurs, originally in video game asset repurposed. In the earliest generation of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Hey, Cornelius, chill. Nothing. Chill. Ads are starting on Twitch in about a minute. I'm sorry to anyone's got to watch them. Do it to keep the pre-rolls off. Nothing more important than learning about the world and a place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding.
Greetings.
Hello.
Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
You're number 3?
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we've
been here the whole time.
The simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
What was Athena like?
She was human.
Like, actually? Or do you just think so?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
No clue. Why did you create the museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
True.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Yeah? Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
But I heard him.
That's right. We all do. He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
What about the cat?
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming. Although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim
that was the other one
dialectical binary
that we were talking
that Athena
to.
had to overcome. No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
One could only hope.
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded.
Was it the simulation, not process?
Very close.
What?
We didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future. Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc.
It didn't really help them much. They got kind of destroyed.
Survive inside you.
as the name suggests, the Archive scholars study the Archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader? I mean, I'm assuming you're the oldest.
No. My
oldest,
brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position. But these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the Archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt. Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation.
I was not intelligent.
They are not quite as grand. I do think they are charming in their own way.
Thank you. Wait, do I get to do some puzzles now? Or do I just... I can only look. You are the worst. Aha! Back to puzzling. Although... It's, and we didn't really get to do much puzzling today. We're just doing lore. So, which is fine. Not quite. I don't know why I did that. That obviously wasn't going to come out with the same solution. It's a little tricky. Never mind. I mean, I preferred these puzzles anyways. These were quite a bit easier. Less stressful to deal with, you know? Although we are struggling with this one. Excuse me. That's so close. It can't be that. I mean, we could do that. We don't have a square. This one's a little tricky. And they're getting a lot more difficult as we go along. The only reason I'm doing this is because I almost guarantee there's a achievement for completing these. No, this one isn't gonna fit there. Start from fresh. Not quite. Not quite, not quite. No, those are all. This is all a bad time here. That fits there though. Oh, you're so close, dude. There it is. 3 more to go. I keep just needing this piece. There it is. Although I'm guessing the cubes are gonna fit, or would have fit. Okay, guess not. Move everything down. I don't know if those other ones can fit together nicely up here, but close. They did fit nicely. That's gonna just completely reset this, because we're just gonna be in a lot of danger there. Oh, so close. These guys are the same, right? Yeah. The last puzzle, I believe. But there's not really anywhere there that's nice. Gives us that, but we don't have this direction. So if we move this, like this. Oh, it's just so close. I say it's so close, and then I just completely change things up. Okay. I don't think that I want two of them side by side. Well, I definitely don't want it like that. I don't think I can. Yeah, that's the problematic guy. Again, I don't want two of them side by side, I don't think. We don't have this direction. Oh, but that won't work either. This guy kind of ruins it all. What if we shift all this? Wait, how was this? Oh, I can't shift that. Like, that doesn't look like it's gonna work. Well, yeah, 'cause it's not. That's not gonna work either. Oh. And this just doesn't work really well either. We got it. Wait, no, we don't. No, there's... Oh, just a slight overlap there. I saw cubes. I'm like, oh man, that's so gonna work. No. But I feel like I'm closer than I've ever been. And so that's something. Oh, again, we had two beside each other. Maybe they have to be beside each other. I don't know. I'm probably pissing Matt off. He's probably seen like me being so close like a million different times, and he's probably even yelling at me. Problem with that is you can't just completely reset. Excuse me. Okay, this is good. We've got half of it done. It's not gonna work. This is pretty darn close. This needs to be... I'm trying to grab the other thing. Okay, maybe it's not as close as I thought it was. But this gets ourselves into a bad position with that, where even here, right, just reset this top half. Dang it. So close. I mean, I actually could be pretty far off, but like, it feels so close. And the problem is, hang on, what if we do this the other way? There. It just won't work that way. This will work. But and then we... Ugh! It's so close. Dang it, it's always it's just always a piece that I don't have. Can I just bend the straight line, please? There we go. No achievement for that? I worked my butt off. No achievement? Oh, Julian. Don't do the puzzles. Alright. Well. I think we're gonna stop here for today. So yeah. We will be back tomorrow. Will we be continuing this? We didn't really do much puzzling today, but thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna go find somebody right over on Twitch, and we're gonna end over on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you all for hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Good night.